leading causes of death among children worldwide are car accidents and drowning. One never expects to have to bury a child. It's a parent's greatest fear. Here to help with that discussion is grief counselor Beryl Kaminsky. Thank you so much for being here today. Hard topic to talk about. You know all too well what parents go through because you lost two siblings very young in life, way too young in life. So you saw your parents trying to cope. Did you learn from how they were doing that to help people today as being a grief counselor?
Well, I think our family was fairly normal and that pretty much nothing was said or done. You know, she died a few days, we buried her, I went back to school the next week, my parents went back to work, and not a whole lot else was really ever said or done. We didn't have the wonderful programs that we do today, like Beau's Place, or really good counseling, especially for children. So as an adult, I've tried to you know, commit myself to helping other people who are going through those things and deal with that, because I know when I was a child, nothing was really offered.
What happened in that situation? What was going on with your family? Were you just pretending nothing happened and just trying to move on and not working through those emotions?
Well, you know, you just go back to living life, you know, go to school every day. I lived in a real exciting place. I lived in the heart of New Orleans. There was always parties and dinners and schoolwork and things going on. So, you know, earlier Sandra Lopez was talking about you have to take time out. And especially nowadays, people are so busy with cell phones and computers and we're racing all over the place. You literally just have to stop and just, you know, not make commitments and just sometimes just be with the grief to deal with it, and that's hard for us to do.
It's just not a natural thing to lose a child, and you would never think that that's going to happen. What do you do if that happens to you?
Well, I think first you go into shock, of course, but I think one of the most important things is to reach out. Albert Schweitzer said, you know, at times our own light goes out and is rekindled by the spark of another person, and I think it is so critical to reach out, because we want to withdraw. When you get that shocking news, excuse me, that your child died, we withdraw, we get very depressed, we think we're the only person in the world going through such intense pain. So it's important to allow other people to help us and to reach out.
What else can we do? Do we need to get a lot of rest? Do we need to be alone? What else do you suggest?
Well, I think make as few commitments as possible, but I think taking care of your physical health, getting a lot of sleep, getting good nutrition. You know, we call comfort food that for a reason, but try to get your, you know, good nutrition in first before you start munching on the chocolate and the chips and stuff. And then exercise. Now, that can be as simple as going for a walk. All those people who say, oh, call me if you need anything, will say, hey, come over and go for just a 10-minute walk with me. That alone can help you get going, or dance, or swim, or take yoga, or do something. But keep moving and get some exercise. So take care of your physical health first.
And talking about it, grief counselors certainly help as well. Thank you for being here, Beryl Kaminsky. So good to talk to you. You have a CD to help children who are parents who have lost a child, so we're going to put a link to that on our website.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, good to talk to you this morning. Natalie.